We just got done discussing the dog's day-to-day life and routine. And one of the things I found out is the dogs have a little bit of structure, but not a lot of rules. And right now we're able to get away with it, but we have two dogs the same breed, and they're both males, and they're German Shepherds, which is a stronger breed of dog. Davis, the older dog, kind of showed me, I corrected him once for trying to get in my bag, and he was so thrown off his game, he actually had to leave the room. I had to spend some time actually using some positive reinforcers, some high-value treats to get him to come back to me. So I think the lack of rules and structure, as well as the guardians nurturing and petting the dog at the wrong times, had kind of haven't helped him with his confidence the way we would like. Knowing what we're doing is going to eliminate a lot of those things. So the humans now are going to ask the dog to do something first. And that's kind of what this video is all about. I consider petting a dog our way of paying or compensating them. Now, most of the time, and I ask the clients if this is the case, if Davis comes and nudges them, sticks his nose under their arm as his way of saying, pet me, and he does. Well, if the dog comes up and tells me what to do, and I do it, I'm telling the dog, yes, you have authority over me, and that makes the dog think that it has more authority than it actually does. Then listening to me is no longer something it needs to do, number one. But also, number two, it can create some stress and anxiety in the dog because now it thinks it has to look after me and take care of me. Like a child, like a parent of a toddler, you have to keep hyper vigilant over them. And it stresses you out, that responsibility. So what I'd like you to do in the future is next time Davis comes up and nudges you, as he gives me the stink eye for giving all the secrets away, but next time he nudges you, instead of petting him, tell him to sit. As soon as he sits, I like to pet a dog under its chin. When your dog is proud about what it's done, its nose is parallel to the ground or tilted up. You've probably seen him with a special toy or something walk around the house, his nose in the air, he feels really good about himself. I want him to feel good about what I call desired behaviors. Come, sit, or lie down are the ones that I like to use. So if he comes and nudges you, if you tell me what to do, nothing happens. But if I tell you to sit, and you sit, I reach under the chin and I say the word sit. Just the word sit, not good sit, not the dog's name, sit only. After a while, what will happen is the dog, instead of nudging you, is going to come and start sitting in front of you and saying, look, I'm sitting, shouldn't you be petting me? And we should as much as we can. Now, sometimes we're going to be eating or our hands are going to be occupied and we don't want to. That's fine. This is the benefit of this exercise is it teaches the dog that I can ask the humans for things, but I can't demand it. Sometimes I get my way, sometimes I don't. But now we've got the dog doing what we refer to as manding. It's coming and sitting down in front of you to request your attention, request affection, or whatever it is. It also introduces the concept of a currency of obedience. If I want something from the human, I have to earn it. And just like humans, when we have to get a job, and when we're in high school and we work at a gas station or wherever we are, we buy a beer jalopy car, we really cherish that. We take good care of it, we wash it, wax it, even every time we wash it, pieces of rust fall off the thing because it's such a junker. But because we earned it ourselves, we have a sense of pride. Because Davis has a little bit lower self-esteem than we would like, having him learn to earn his affection is going to make the affection more valuable and also boost his confidence because he feels like he's earning it rather than just be giving it to him. Now, throughout the course of this session, I've watched both guardians pet their dogs a lot. Now, petting your dog is a great thing. I like petting dogs. It's actually healthy for us. It can release serotonin into your blood, oxytocin into your blood, and those are really good things. But anything the dog is doing when we pet it is what we were reinforcing. So by asking it to sit or lie down or come to us and then petting it, we're reinforcing what I call desired behaviors and making it easier for dogs to do those things in the future. Also, sitting and laying down are more subordinate positions, so it's almost a dog's way of saying please or thank you to me to sit down to request something. But because the guardians have spent so much time petting the dogs, I would recommend that you guys come up with a watchword. I usually recommend the word paycheck. So if you come in the room and you see somebody's petting the dog for no reason, or the dog's standing up and getting petted, say paycheck. If you're a paycheck, you immediately throw your hands up and say sit. As soon as the dog sits, then you pet it and say sit. Now once it sits, you can pet it for an hour after that. But I would recommend you stop petting your dogs completely unless they earn it by sitting, coming to, or laying down, or doing some other desired action. But if you stop and say, oh, I asked him to sit and he got up and that's why I continued petting, but you were wrong, now the dog sees that you're not on the same page, and it's okay for the dog to be on its own page as well. If you say paycheck, the person puts his arms up, asks the dog to sit again. That gives us another opportunity to practice, and sitting is setting the bar pretty low. We're not really asking a lot. Petting with a purpose is probably the easiest thing that you can do that will have the biggest impact on your dog. Now, I like to use my hand like this because from a dog's perspective, this looks like I have something. I'm trying to do this to catch Davis's attention, but I think he's asleep. So if this is the dog's head, what I do is I have my hand flat. If your hand is closed, that's not for the dog. So I want it flat, but just slightly curled. And I do it, if this is the dog's nose, I do it slightly in front of their nose, slightly above it. And then what I do is I go in a crescent shape over their head. As I track up, if I stay within an inch or two of their nose will go up, and when I get to a certain point, then their butt starts going down. We put them in a sit. As soon as the butt hits the ground, I lower the treat, let the dog lick down, lick the treat, and then I scratch under the chin and say the command word by itself. After a while, you can be having a conversation with a human. You're like, no, can you believe that guy cut me off? And put the dog into a sit and have two conversations simultaneously. Petting with a purpose, like I said, it's the easiest thing you can do that will have the biggest impact on your dog. And if you do it right and get in the habit of doing it, every time you pet your dog, it's a mini dog obedience training session that you do without spending any time or even conscious effort about doing it. That's petting with a purpose.